The enslaved boy woke before sunrise every day. Fields, stables, and household labor defined his entire world. No one ever asked him about dreams because slaves were never meant to have them. Yet there was something unusual in his eyes, quiet dignity mixed with unspoken sorrow, as if he carried the weight of his existence in silence. People in the village often paused when they saw him. Some turned away quickly, others stared for too long. The reason was obvious: his face, a face that looked strikingly similar to the master's family. The resemblance settled into people's hearts as an unasked question, one no one dared to voice aloud. This wasn't just a quiet life, it was a forced silence. In this episode, we see how truth often lives in the shadows before it shocks the world. Remember this: silence doesn't erase reality, it only hides it for a while.
Whenever the master's son appeared in the courtyard, an uneasy silence followed. Two boys from completely different worlds, yet the same face, the same eyes, the same nose, the same structure, even the same smile. The only difference was clothing, status, and name. For years, power dismissed the resemblance as rumor. Anyone who spoke too loudly was silenced. But truth can be suppressed, never erased. Faces speak over time, and this one spoke louder than authority ever could. No matter how much power tried to control the story, the resemblance kept exposing the truth. This episode proves one thing clearly: titles can be changed, names can be rewritten, but faces never lie.
One day, a photographer arrived. No one imagined that a single moment would become history. Both the slave and the master's son were called forward. The camera captured them in the same frame. When the photograph was developed, time seemed to stop. Those who saw it were left speechless. This was no ordinary image. It was evidence, a silent accusation, an undeniable truth. Wealth, power, and social rank all appeared fragile before that single photograph. This episode shows how a single photograph can destroy years of lies. No shouting, no rebellion, just evidence. Once the truth is captured, there's no deleting it. The photograph spread quickly. Whispers turned into questions, and questions into demands. What had lived silently in people's hearts was now spoken openly. For the master, it was no longer a private secret. It became a challenge to the entire system of slavery. The slave was no longer seen only for his labor. People looked at him differently, with sympathy, fear, curiosity, and even hatred. The truth had exposed everyone, not just one man. What was once whispered became impossible to deny. This episode reminds us that systems don't fall from outside attacks. They collapse when their own secrets are revealed.
The truth emerged, but justice did not come easily. The slave's life changed, yet the scars remained. The photograph entered history as testimony, proof that cruelty can be hidden, but truth always finds a way to surface. This is not just the story of one enslaved boy. It is a test of humanity itself. One image proved that truth can be delayed, but never destroyed. Justice came slowly, but history kept the record. Truth may be buried, but never erased. Power tried to bury the truth, but history chose to remember it. This final episode leaves us with one warning: you can delay the truth, but you can never defeat it.